All right, now another story. Tori Craig and Megan Thee Stallion. You know, there were rumors that the two of them were dating, and it looks like now they definitely are. She hasn't said anything about any of these things, but, you know, once it was kind of put out there, they were pictured together, they're on Instagram together, people are coming out and now acting like maybe there was a relationship that Tori Craig had with another woman, Jasmine Elizabeth.
Hoes be fucking with 600 niggas and be so happy you got a nigga in common with her. Like, be so happy, like, oh my God, she's with the same nigga. Let me expose him. Bro, I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all exposed me and mine. Bro, I'm putting up with a clip and y'all is getting too bold. Bro, y'all ain't scared to expose somebody.
Oh, y'all, it's about to get messy. Megan Thee Stallion is back in the headlines, but this time it's not about her music. It's her love life that's got everyone talking. Word on the street is that Megan's new boo has been caught out here doing the absolute most, and sis is not having it. Allegedly, he's been creeping behind her back and Megan is going off. So, Megan Thee Stallion's man, NBA player Tori Craig, is getting dragged by a supposed side chick who's claiming he cheated on Megan. If you didn't know, Megan accidentally spilled the tea about their relationship last August with a little IG slip-up, a post and delete situation, but you know how the internet is. Once it's out there, it's out there. Everyone clocked it and the streets knew she had a new man on the low. His name, Tori Craig. Now, for those who aren't familiar, Tori Craig is 33 years old and plays for the Chicago Bulls. But it's not his basketball stats that have people talking. It's these allegations of him stepping out on Megan. And girl, the side chick who goes by Jasmine, isn't holding back at all. She aired him out on her socials, dropping receipts and screenshots that have everybody side-eyeing him. Let's get into these messages because, whoa, they are a lot. According to Jasmine, Tori was sending her some wild DMS. He allegedly said things like, "I want to suck the milk out of them," and asked if she'd ever made an explicit tape before, even suggesting they make one together. She didn't reveal all her replies, but she kept enough to make it clear there was a conversation happening. And if that wasn't messy enough, Tori tried to clap back, saying Jasmine was just chasing clout. He even posted screenshots of her sliding into his DMs, asking to come to one of his games. Her messages were all, "I'm not trying to be seen, just want to watch the game and head out." But let's be real, was she really just trying to watch some basketball? Now, Megan's been in the spotlight for years, but she's always kept certain details about her personal life on lock until now. In her new documentary, In Her Words, Megan made a surprising confession that's got everybody talking. Remember that 2022 CBS interview with Gayle King? Yeah, Megan admitted she lied about her relationship with Tory Lanez during that sit-down. Let's unpack this.
I had went there and we were just hanging out and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver/security.
So, here's the deal. Megan revealed that she and Tori were intimate once or twice after a night of drinking. Megan herself confirmed what had only been speculated before, but why lie in the first place? Megan said she felt the question wasn't relevant to the incident, so she dodged it back then. And honestly, can we blame her? At the time, the focus should have been on the trauma she went through, not her dating history. This admission is huge because Megan has always controlled her narrative like a boss. She's been vocal about protecting her peace and keeping certain parts of her life private. But with this reveal, she's showing a new layer of vulnerability. It's real, raw, and unfiltered, and her fans are here for it. But of course, not everyone's on her side. Now, you already know Tory Lanez's legal team is running with this. They're out here saying Megan's lie makes her an unreliable witness, trying to use it to appeal his 10-year sentence for the 2020 But let's be clear, Megan's lie about their intimacy has nothing to do with the fact that she was a victim of violence, period. Let's not forget where all this drama started. Kylie Jenner's pool party in July 2020. That night escalated quickly with an argument that led to Tory allegedly at Megan. The situation's been messy from the jump, but Megan's standing firm. Their relationship details don't justify or explain the And honestly, she's right. Fans and critics are split as usual. Some people are praising Megan for owning up to her past lies and standing in her truth. Others are using this as an excuse to question her credibility altogether. The double standards are loud, but Megan seems unfazed. She's been through the ringer and her resilience is unmatched. That's why she got so much support online too. One person said, the photo of her foot. How is she lying? Was the doctors lying on the medical report? She is not lying. Something happened. And who gives a damn if they slept together? Another person also said, all the comments calling this woman a liar are disgusting. So glad Megan got justice. All right, let's talk about this side chick Jasmine and why she's out here spilling all the tea on Tori Craig. Is she genuinely hurt, or is this just some clout-chasing moment like Tori claims? Because let's be real, the motives here could go in so many directions. First off, could Jasmine be feeling some type of way about Tori being with Megan? I mean, Megan is that girl. She's successful, gorgeous, and at the top of her game. Imagine being the side piece and realizing you're competing with a whole Grammy-winning superstar. That's a tough pill to swallow. Maybe Jasmine saw this as her way of leveling the playing field. If she couldn't have Tori to herself, why not shake up his main relationship? Petty, but hey, we've seen it happen before. And let's not act like people don't use drama for attention these days. Tori himself hinted at this when he called her out for being thirsty and begging to come to his games. And honestly, if she was just trying to get her name out there, airing these texts was a strategic move. Everyone's talking about her now, and let's face it, some people thrive off that 15 minutes of fame, no matter how messy it is. But on the flip side, maybe Jasmine felt like she had nothing to lose. What if she was tired of being in the shadows while Tori flaunted his life with Megan? Maybe this was her way of reclaiming her power. Like, if you're gonna disrespect me, I'll make sure everybody knows the real you. Let's also not forget those texts. She brought receipts, y'all, from the cringe-worthy milk still come out line to the natural cat preference. She's painting a picture of Tori that's hard to ignore. But even with all that evidence, you gotta wonder, why now? Did something trigger her to expose him at this moment? Or was this a calculated move to blow up the spot when it'd get the most attention? And let's not lose sight of the fact that Megan's in the middle of all this. Whether Jasmine's motives are personal or just for clout, it's Megan who has to deal with the fallout. The timing couldn't be worse, especially since Megan's been keeping this relationship under wraps for a reason. Megan hasn't said a word about any of this, and that silence speaks volumes. Does this mean she's done with Tori, or is she just letting things blow over? Let's speculate on how she might handle this situation based on how she's dealt with drama in the past. This isn't the first time we've seen cheating allegations rock a celebrity relationship. From Beyonce and Jay-Z to Cardi B and Offset, these stories seem to follow a pattern. Let's be real. The relationship between Cardi B and Offset was just crazy drama all over, and it's like a blueprint for surviving public cheating scandals in the celebrity world. And how Megan might handle this mess with Tori Craig could totally take a page out of Cardi's book. Remember when Cardi and Offset had us all in a chokehold with their drama? Offset's cheating rumors were all over the place, side chicks popping up, receipts leaking left and right, and the infamous apology at Rolling Loud, where Offset literally crashed Cardi's set with flowers, trying to win her back. Like, who could forget that? It was messy, dramatic, and had everyone glued to their screens.
So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you think the next... I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
But here's the thing about Cardi. She owned the narrative. She didn't let the rumors define her. Even when she filed for divorce, she did it on her terms. She hopped on Instagram Live to clear the air, saying, "I just got tired of arguing. I'm not a weak woman." That kind of transparency had people rooting for her, even when they didn't agree with her choices. Now, let's look at Megan. She's known for being private when it comes to her personal life. But this situation with Tori Craig might force her to be more public. Cardi's strategy of addressing the drama head-on could work for Megan too. Instead of letting the rumors spiral, Megan could drop a quick, no-nonsense statement. Maybe something like, "You'll stay out of my business. I'm good." That alone would shut down a lot of speculation. Here's another parallel. Women always seem to get the short end of the stick in these situations. When Offset cheated, he got to play the apologetic husband, but Cardi was the one being judged, whether it was for staying or for how she handled it. And now with Megan, people might start questioning questioning her choices or blaming her for not seeing the red flags. It's like, why is the woman always under the microscope while the guy gets off with a half-hearted apology? The other big difference is their public personas. Cardi's brand is raw and unfiltered. She's never been afraid to air her dirty laundry because that's what makes her relatable. Megan, on the other hand, has crafted this strong, independent image. If she chooses to address the situation, it'll probably be more low-key, like through her music or a subtle post. But if she stays silent, she risks letting the media and fans run wild with their own narratives. Now, here's a spicy thought. What if Megan pulls a reverse Cardi and ends up staying with Tory despite all the drama? Cardi and Offset's reconciliation had everyone side-eyeing at first, but they made it work, at least for now. If Megan forgives Tory, people will have a lot to say, but she could still flip the narrative to show she's in control of her decisions. All right, y'all, that's the tea for today. What do you think Megan's next move should be? Should she pull a Cardi B and address it head-on, or just let the drama fade on its own? And do you think there's ever hope for a drama-free celebrity relationship, or is this just part of the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. Oh, and don't forget to check out the next video. I promise it's just as juicy.